I want people to know that they can do hard things. We should embrace the hard, the difficult, the dark. We can't grow without some form of discomfort. 10 years ago, a friend of mine challenged me to come and swim in the bay with no wetsuit, and I thought he was crazy. It was February, the water temperature was 52. I went, I sat there on the shoreline, and I started crying. I had a panic attack, but I was able to swim, and then all of a sudden, every cell in my body was alive, and I was so proud of myself. And so I came home that day, and I told my husband, I'm doing that again. As a nurse, to be able to actually do something for ourselves makes us better practitioners. So I get through the tough days by grounding myself through my swimming. Swimming in the cold water really causes you to calm yourself down in a different, profound way. And it actually helps me with my patients because the first thing that I try to do with them is breathe. Because usually when somebody hears difficult news, it takes their breath away. And I understand what that feels like. So we take a minute for pause. They can capture their breath. And that's profound. 5 years ago, I really wanted to accomplish this swim. Going from the Golden Gate Bridge to the Farallons without a wetsuit is an extremely tactical, difficult swim. Because of how difficult the logistics are, the first year we got weathered out. The second year was the pandemic. Then the next 2 years were weathered out. And so this year, I trained extremely hard since January, and I was ready. The swim starts underneath the Golden Gate Bridge. The winds are 30 to 40 miles an hour, which is very difficult to swim in. And the sharks were a big concern, but this has been 5 years in the making. When it was time for me to jump in, I'm like, here we go.
Go for it.
1, 2, 3.
It's 29.7 miles. This is longer than most of our channel swims. English Channel is 22 miles. So this is a whole nother 10K above and beyond that. Because of the water visibility that I had with the red tide, I did not see the jellyfish coming at me. They would wrap around my head, and I had to pull them off. They sting, and they really hurt. And then when I hit that band of 43-degree water, that's really where I had to find warmth within my being. My experience in nursing has prepared me for this. Sometimes we have to dig deep to help that patient. I know my patients go through a lot. I have to be there for them each and every day. During the swim, I thought a lot about a very special 6-year-old patient. I would tell her mermaid stories every day, and we just had this magical communication with each other. And it just gave her a lot of, I think, an escape, because there were hard days for her. What she wanted to do when she left the hospital was put her toes in the salt water to see if her tail sprouted. I thought of her the whole swim. That's where I drew my strength from. The swim itself finished at the Fisherman's Buoy, and I could not see it till I was 100 meters away because of the fog. I actually kind of sprinted toward the end, and when we arrived at that buoy, I just cried with just excitement. I recovered very quickly, and I went back to work on Tuesday. It's very important for me to be here with our patients. People have been so profoundly inspired by this. What I'm most proud of is that I hear from people that, hey, I got up this morning and went for a walk before I went to work, or I swam a little extra today because I thought about you. And if I can help people discover what their inner strengths are, I feel that that's a win.